So yesterday, guys, I went out to shoot a Halloween decoration video at Party City, and I ended up finding something extremely awesome. We had a new toy store that I think just popped up in the town that I live in. It's called Mythical Mountain, and it was amazing. And so I scrapped the Party City video and ended up doing a video on this new toy store, and it was very cool. I ended up spending $150. So check out the haul.
And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel. Side Hustle Cinema here. And before we get to the shopping trip at Mythical Mountain, I'd just like to take a second and ask you guys that if you enjoy physical media, if you like collectible videos, if you like movie news, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and do that too. It really helps. And drop a comment about anything we talk about today. Yeah, so like I said, I had the jackpot here with this Mythical Mountain. It was an awesome place. Tons of great stuff. Had the statues, you know, the NECA figures, the Toonie Terrors. They had Lego stuff, Pops, you name it, they had it. It was awesome. And so yeah, let's jump in and check that video out. But stay tuned to the end so you can see what I picked up. So here we are inside a Mythical Mountain. This is I don't think it's a national toy store. I think maybe it's local. I don't know. I tried to look it up online. I just found like a couple locations near where I live, but I couldn't really find out if it was a national chain or not. But I was loving it, man. I totally was just going to Party City to shoot a Halloween decoration video, and I happened to find this place. And ultimately, man, I was just freaking out. They had so many cool things. This, of course, was their sort of their DC section. It's a comic book store as well. So they have, you know, comics, toys and collectibles, you know. Lots of amazing stuff. Lots of amazing stuff. That Wonder Woman old school bust was cool. A lot of Lego stuff in here. Just some regular action figures. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll show you what I picked up. Ended up spending, for the total day, I spent about $150 on collectibles. I bought two things from Walmart, and I spent about $125 here. Those Kylo Ren busts and figures looked amazing. Loved those. I really want that bust. I've looked at it online. I may have to come back for that one. They want $150 for that. There's some of the Lego sets. Then here's the Walking Dead little end cap. They had the prison scene. 620 pieces. It looked kind of fun. I mean, I would definitely want to get something like that. I just wouldn't know where to put it. You would need like a pretty big display area or something like that. It's almost a piece you'd want to leave in the box almost. And then they had all these Toonie Terrors. They had them in a couple different sections scattered around the store. Lots of cool ones. I was checking out Michael Myers because that's one that, you know, little spoiler alert, I ran into at Walmart. I wanted to compare the prices. The prices at the store weren't bad. I thought for being a collector's store, I thought they'd be, you know, raised quite a bit, but they were only a small markup from what you'd pay online. And there's that Toonie Terrors Jaws set that I've seen on a few people's channels. That thing looks amazing. There's the Creep from Creep Show. I don't know if that's a... I don't remember if that was a reaction figure or not. I don't think it was, but that was pretty cool. They had a whole bunch of this little mix and match kind of figures. Checking out the Adams Family. Those were actually pretty cool. Kind of expensive though. I think they wanted $25 for that set. Then there's just a mix of just different things here. A little bit of Spawn, Iron Maiden. Then I jumped over to the Alien section. I thought this thing was a bobblehead. I think it ended up being a bubble wand. And sorry for that the camera's all shaky and moving around a little bit. I tried to edit this thing down, but I spent like over an hour in this store and I had to edit it all down. And you know, when I first walked in here, man, my head was just darting everywhere. I had to kind of remind myself to calm down, that I was shooting video. The Evil Dead, Book of the Dead, that thing is awesome. I've kind of been wanting that one for a long time. $100 though, kind of steep, but I mean, it really looks amazing. It's kind of on the short list of stuff I'd love to get in the near future. Then I wanted to check out these Trick or Treat Studio. I think these are 1/6 scale. I think they're the 18-inch tall figures. Very cool though. They had several of the different ones. 1/6 scale. And of course I had to check out part 4. That's my favorite Halloween movie. Such an awesome box. Not a huge fan of the clothes, you know, on the figures. Those I probably would leave in the box if I ever buy any of those. But truthfully, I like the size of the NECA figures that I have. I don't want to buy the bigger ones unless it's like a statue. There's the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Of course, this is the NECA as well. Ton of detail on that. Thing looks amazing. Very cool. Then they had like a whole wall of just NECA figures. There's some of the Back to the Future ones. They had a bunch of the horror ones. They had all those Jack in the Boxes up there. They had Chucky, Pinhead, Friday the 13th. Or not Pinhead, Saw. They had Saw, not Pinhead. There's Ghostface. That thing was pretty cool too. They had those little tiny busts that are like $20. They're a lot smaller than they look online though. But I don't feel like they're worth $20. Oh, and there was the Thing. I love that metallic cover on the box. Made it look really cool. Of course, it comes out on 4K on Tuesday. Everybody's waiting to get that and give it a watch. So much cool stuff in this store. I was going nuts, man. Creep Show, Annabelle. Had to check out The Crow. Of course, that's one of my favorite movies. Had to check this one out. Pretty neat. This is one that I would probably leave in the box. I think it wouldn't look as good on its own. You kind of need that backdrop, and I like the windows. The windows on the side, everything made it look really nice. It's a good display box. Then they had all the Trick or Treat Studio Nightmare on Elm Street gloves. That I think I get to here in just a second. Zombie Holocaust. Thought that was, something you don't see every day. King Kongs, Godzillas. A lot of cool stuff in here. A lot of great stuff. Had to check out one of the gloves though. It's a nice looking box. I really like the way the box looked. And it's a good looking glove. If you had the right way to display it. I don't know how much his glove changed over the few movies, but I guess. I was checking out the Bride of Chucky 2-pack there, Tiffany and Chucky. I've got Chucky on his own. I don't have the Tiffany. The 2-pack's really nice, but it's gone up in price so much. It's kind of priced me out of that one. They wanted $72 for that set. Here they had Greta from Gremlins 2. This one's kind of new. Hasn't been out for too long. It's a really cool figure. That's one I would like to pick up sooner than later. And of course it was right beside Pan's Labyrinth. I've never seen this one in stores, so that was cool to see. And they had like the Trick or Treat, prop replica of one of the Gremlins up there. I didn't check out the price on it, but I know they go for $200 online, so they're probably wanting $220 or something like that for it. Checking out the Trick or Treat Studios masks. All these masks here were from Trick or Treat Studios. They had a lot of cool ones. That was Halloween Part 6. And that one was H2O. And then this one was Halloween 2018. Pretty good prices on these. About what you pay for them online. You have Frankenstein, Dawn of the Dead, Chucky, Freddy Krueger, Wolfman, Leatherface. Then we had the skull from Halloween 3. That mask actually looked kind of the best out of all of them. I really like the look of that one. But if I was going to get them, I'd want to get all three of them. The witch, the pumpkin, and the skeleton. And they had some Friday the 13th masks, but I was more interested in this Halloween 3 sign. That was pretty cool. It's from Trick or Treat Studios. It's the home of the Silver Shamrock Novelties, sign from the movie. It's pretty cool. It's a good wall hanger. I was trying to see what this Caesar statue was all about. Never really got a good picture on the box about what this thing was about, so I don't know, but it was big. A lot of comic books in there, stuff on the walls. There was the Judith Myers tombstone, that was from Trick or Treat Studios. They had some loose figures in some of these display cases because they do buy people's collections. I didn't even get around to looking at the comics or anything. I haven't collected comics in a while, but yeah, I would definitely be interested in some comics, maybe some graphic novels, just to read. Then I saw these Halloween candies. Those things are pretty awesome. Of course, I picked up that whole box of, you know, like the Friday the 13th ones, Spirit Halloween. They had a whole wall of Funko Pops. But to be honest, there were so many other like high-end cool toys. I didn't want to spend too much time even looking through the Pops too much. This little display of like some Disney type toys, Harry Potter stuff. It was pretty neat. This whole section was kind of the non-horror Disney, Harry Potter type stuff. Had something for everybody. Even a big Johnny Depp bust. That was pretty cool. Whew. Now we're back at the house. What an awesome store that was. And now let me show you what I picked up. First I'm going to start off, I picked up a couple things at Walmart that I didn't really expect to find. You know, I checked anyway. I always check the movie section, the collectibles. And here lately they haven't had anything good, so I was really surprised to find anything. But they had a couple things. I picked up a Toonie Tear of Michael Myers, which I was very surprised to find, because I think this is one from like the first series or the second series or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I was really surprised to see that one back in stores. And then I got Pennywise from the original, you know, It. And both these were only $12.96, so I thought, you know, it's a great deal on those. Sometimes they're like $17 at Target, and yeah, I was really happy to pick those up. So now I'll get in and show you what all I picked up from Mythical Mountain. The first thing I grabbed was another Toonie Tear. This one's Beetlejuice. This one was $17.99, but I've never actually seen this one in stores, so yeah, I was really excited to pick this one up. I like that one. The next one I got was Pinhead. He actually doesn't even look that cartoony. Not like some of the others. And he was only $15.99. So not too bad. Pretty decent deal on that. Yeah, he actually kind of looks sort of normal. And I'm going to put those on the wall a little bit later, because I'm doing some rearranging, some decorating for Halloween and stuff. So yeah, I'll be putting those up later. The next thing I got was I picked up the candy display. You may have seen in one of my other videos when I went to Spirit Halloween that I picked up the Friday the 13th, you know, candy display. So yeah, I was happy that they only had 8 left. I've got 9 in here now because I already had one from a trip to Spirit Halloween. So, but yeah, they only had 8 left, and these were cheaper than at Spirit Halloween. They only wanted like $2.99 for these. And so I said, you know, I just asked the clerk. I said, if I buy the rest, will you, let me have the box? And yeah, they were more than happy to let me have the box. So, you know, Halloween 2 Sour Slashers Candy. I just think it's a cool looking box. You know, these things really, there's no good way to display them without the box, so, and I just think it's kind of cool to have several of them in there. I don't know, call me crazy. I picked up one NECA figure, and that is The Thing. Getting a little bit of a glare here because of the metallic finish on the box. I'll show you the back a little bit as best I can. And of course this is the Ultimate McCready figure, which was Kurt Russell in the movie. And that thing looks amazing. Yeah, you got 3 different heads. You know, several props. He's got his hat, shotgun, lantern, a couple different hands. He's got the grenade, some beer. Yeah, very, very cool figure. I'll definitely be putting that one up on the NECA shelf. And of course, you know, the 4K is coming on Tuesday, so that's makes it extra cool. And then finally, the last thing that I grabbed, oh, the Thing figure was $37, $37.99. A little pricier than maybe you would pay in stores, you know, like a Target or something. Usually it goes for around $32. But that one is a newer figure, and I haven't seen it anywhere. So, yeah, I don't think 37 is a horrible price for it. And the last thing I picked up was the Halloween 3, you know, Santa Mira wood sign from Trick or Treat Studios. This thing was $29.99. It's the home of Silver Shamrock Novelties. And yeah, I mean, I can't wait to put this up. Might take it out of the box here. Pretty nice box. Should be easy to keep, hang on to. And then there's the sign. Yeah, I mean, it's fairly simple, but it's the same one, you know, like from the movie. As we sit there and count down, you know, how many more days till Halloween. You know the way the song goes. And speaking of counting down to Halloween, our guy Sam says there's 56 days till Halloween left. But who's counting? And that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you soon in another video. But until then, stay safe, have fun, keep watching those movies, and I'll catch you next time.